All right, just a small fraction of reported sexual assaults here in the state of Utah led to a rape charge filed in court. And a potential solution on Utah's Capitol Hill, once again, here is not getting much traction.
Utah's low sexual assault prosecution rate is an issue our team has reported on for more than a year through our Failure to Protect series. We have team coverage tonight from the latest on the state capitol. We'll hear from Daniel Woodruff on the newest effort to tackle speeding in school zones.
Yeah, let's start things off, though, with KSL investigator Daniela Rivera. She joins us in studio after asking the House Speaker today about that bill that appears to be stalled. Daniela?
Well, that's right, Mike and Deanie. Imagine being sexually assaulted, reporting to police, getting a forensic exam at the hospital, and still being told your perpetrator can't be prosecuted under Utah's current rape law. That happens more than you might think. But Utah lawmakers have been reluctant to adopt what experts say is a sound solution. It's a story we've heard over and over from Utah women who reported sexual assaults to police, hoping to protect others.
And he just said that due to insufficient evidence, they weren't going to press charges.
And in case after case, we've heard the same thing Rayleigh Wadsworth says prosecutors told her.
They couldn't prove whether it was consensual or not.
These cases often hinge on the issue of consent, and prosecutors tell us Utah's rape statute and what's required to prove it are a problem in many cases. Victims who are sleeping, too inebriated to consent, or freeze in fear and say nothing, a common trauma response, often see their cases closed with no accountability for the perpetrator.
It's kind of hard to have consent from someone if they don't say yes and they don't say no.
That's why Representative Angela Romero is sponsoring an affirmative consent bill for the fourth time. It would create a new third-degree felony charge for cases where a perpetrator fails to get consent from a victim through words or actions, filling a gap in existing Utah law. The last time the issue of affirmative consent got a hearing in the legislature was in 2021, and 6 of 11 lawmakers voted no, ending the discussion and killing the bill in committee. Current House Speaker Mike Schultz was one of those no votes. Can you share whether your thoughts on this issue have evolved and whether we can expect to see that bill move forward this session?
You know what? I haven't even wrapped my head around that bill for this session.
He says he does remember having concerns when he voted against it.
I'll just be a little graphic, but right in the middle of intercourse, it does say you have to get affirmative action.
Do you think the Speaker understands your bill?
I have great respect for Speaker Schultz, but that's not exactly what the bill does. And so, again, that just shows that we have to do a lot of education on the bill.
Speaker Schultz says there needs to be a discussion about the issue, but he wouldn't say whether Romero's bill will get a hearing this session. She hopes it does, but says either way, she'll keep bringing it forward as a potential solution for Utah.
If someone doesn't give you consent, you can't have sex with them. It's pretty simple.
Now, last year, the KSL investigators spoke with law professor Deborah Turkheimer, who has studied affirmative consent laws in 3 states where it's already on the books. She said her research didn't turn up any negative consequences to affirmative consent laws in practice, but she found those states are seeing prosecutions in the types of cases that often go uncharged here in Utah. Mike and Deanie.
All right, keep following it. We'll see what happens. Daniela, thank you.